Okay, anyway, let's hello Nick, how's it going?
Good.
Not sure what the hell that was in chat, but anyway. Okay. So yeah, doing a little fertilizer. I'm gonna let this guy go ahead, and he's doing this field. I'll let him finish this field, and then we'll be on to the next one, right?
Yeah.
Tomcat, were you as confused as I was? Because I mean, I recognized a couple of the names, but I don't know why I don't know what he was on about.
You don't know what soapbox he was on?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But you know what? I'm not gonna let him finish because he's gonna take forever.
That's like the one. That's like the one thing I hate about the hired workers with fertilizer spreaders. They do it so weird.
Well, if you'd probably put it to 2 outside rounds, it probably wouldn't be as awkward.
You still have the awkward bits though.
It might not be as awkward.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never tried.
So I have learned on that server, when you don't need iron, you'll find it every other block.
Hey, we need all the iron, so.
But when you, well, like when you're not really looking for the iron, you know.
Yeah.
Earlier I was looking for some coal.
Yeah.
Couldn't find coal, but I found all the iron.
Hey, we need it. We got to get villagers like 1,000 blocks, so. We need all
I made some hoppers.
Okay. Adam, it's going. How are you?
For our second smelter.
Let's pop it. Yeah, I saw we had a blast furnace going.
I didn't see that. I don't know where that's
what those furnaces were.
Oh, they weren't. There was no furnaces over there anymore this time.
Oh, there was blast furnaces sitting there last night.
Oh, well, someone must have taken them then.
Oh, goodness. I don't know, man. I'm just here so I don't get fined. That's all I know. But honestly, it was kind of triggering me a little bit. Seeing everybody run around in their iron armor, and it's like, y'all don't understand how hard iron is to find right now, do you?
Nope.
Like, iron is so difficult. Don't waste it all. That could make hoppers. That could make rail. That could help us get villagers in town. Then we'd have all the iron you could ever want, you know?
So what you're saying is I should hide my diamond armor.
I mean, I wouldn't leave it laying around the chest.
Well, if I was, going to hide it where you couldn't see it, it'd stay in my inventory.
Well, yeah. But I don't know. It's just kind of like, no, the diamond armor's whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because the diamond doesn't make chests. They're hoppers. The diamond doesn't help us get villagers closer to town.
Right.
So I don't care about the diamonds, whatever.
And yes, you can technically, smelt the iron armor and you get nuggets, but it's only 1 nugget per armor, and it takes 9 nuggets to.
Not worth the time.
Yeah.
To make an ingot, yeah. No, I know, Sean. I haven't really done much mining, but it's still like we just don't have any iron. So, yeah. I rather. My priority is to get villager, like a iron farm going, so then you don't have to worry about iron ever.
Yeah.
So, and then every other future farm will use iron, basically, to make hoppers, to make, I mean, you name it, right?
I say it doesn't matter what farm it is. Every farm pretty much uses iron.
I mean, the amount of hoppers that I'm like for a big smelter project, like,
you're gonna need a lot.
Need a ton.
And also, remember the other night when Trent showed us this map, how he's got the, everything plowed underneath the bridge.
Okay, yeah.
Remember when we were giving him a hard time about all the bags of lime?
Yeah.
Don't buy from the bulk. It is literally, it's 55% cheaper to buy the bag versus buying it at the bulk place.
I'll buy it at bulk. It's just easier.
Yeah.
Actually, I did add some mods to this for that.
Oh,
I don't know if you caught on to that or not.
I didn't really pay attention.
I haven't had to lime anything. That's why I didn't purchase. I know you did some liming.
Yeah, I did 1 and 2 and I think 6 and 7.
Yeah. But there's some mods in the mod hub.
Yeah.
I mean, you have them. You downloaded them. You just don't know about them. Because remember the other day we were literally saying like, man, it'd be nice to have like an auger or like a conveyor.
I knew about the auger and conveyor thing.
So in the mod hub, there's this here auger that's got a little hopper on it. But the interesting thing is in the mod hub, I believe they show it moving lime. Now, in real life, you wouldn't put lime through an auger, but this is Farm Sim. So in the mod hub, they also show it with this little lizard tipper. This is a center dump little wagon.
Mm-hmm. And it holds lime too.
And it holds lime. But this is what they show it with in the mod hub. So I downloaded both of them, put them on here.
I was honestly, when I looked at the mods and like what I had to download.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't see the little, like
tipper.
Kind of like the tipper thing. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
But I saw the conveyor. I'm just like, did he mean to put that on?
It was very intentional.
Or is he just going crazy?
Possibly.
But now that you say that, it makes more sense.
So I just haven't had to lime anything, but I was like, not that we have to drive like super far for lime.
Right.
But if we have it, well,
yeah.
we should probably go to 11. It's kind of like this tipper mod here thing. Like, if you get the big fertilizer spreader, like, yeah, it goes forever. Or, if you go liquid, it goes forever. But
yeah,
this is just something different. So I don't mind it.
Right.
I know it looks weird, but it works well.
Yeah.
And that's what matters sometimes, just being different a little bit. I think chat knows I like to do things kind of different sometimes.
I do wonder, like, what's the difference in price, if we buy that fillable silo for the lime, if you can, I don't know, I've never messed with that, so yeah, I don't know if you can buy it directly, like, at the silo, or if you gotta...
You buy liters and then they're in the silo.
Ah.
Yeah, we did have one on Riverbend, actually.
I'd say when we redo our homestead, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to look into that.
Yeah.
I never really noticed, I never really look at the price when I'm buying lime.
Yeah,
and then Trent said a little tad bit about it.
Yeah.
So I looked and I about had a heart attack when I saw how much money we spent on lime filling that thing up.
I don't ever pay attention. What do I think of the Super Duty? I don't use pickup trucks in Farm Sim. I'm not that kind of farm simmer that has to use pickup trucks. I know there's a lot of people that like their pickups. I am not one of them. So I personally don't see the point of pickup trucks in this game. But that's just my opinion, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Now, having said that, we do have a tiny truck army on this map, but we don't have pickup trucks. But we do have all the tiny trucks. But yeah. So yeah, I don't do the pickup truck thing. But if somebody wants to play with a bunch of pickup trucks on Farm Sim, more power to them. You have it for farm decoration. Nice. I will say, like in 22, and I haven't really looked in 25, but in 22 there were some awful good looking mods of trucks and stuff. Like, people really put time in on those things, and it's crazy what they're able to do.
Yep.
But having said that, Not for me. So yeah. By the way, you can get this wagon with duals.
Get it with duals.
If I could get rear duals and front single, I might do it. It just looks dumb with duals. But I like things that look dumb, so. Ooh, maybe like a little pop. Oh, like an orange stripe. Black rims. And like a yeah, dog.
Hey, before you buy it, you should make it into just do your your standard American truck paint job on that. Worse than what it is.
Like red, white, and blue.
Oh, I was talking like green, like all the really bright, vibrant colors.
Oh, like make it John Deereified.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that though. With the yellow stripe and the yellow cover and the yellow rims. You want to John Deere it?
Sure.
That John Deere green.
It actually kind of looks good.
On a cold desert now. Billy Bob loves Charlene. I don't know the rest of the words. Sorry. Do not know the rest of the words. Oh, here we go, boy. We got ourselves a John Deere auger. Yeah. Oh, man. I don't know. Is there a hitch on the back of this wagon?
I don't know. I was just going to grab the auger.
Oh, well, you just hold your little horsies there because there's a hitchbacker.
Oh.
And double slow moving vehicle signs. So just in case you can't see the one.
There's a 2-second one.
Like, I got you, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. We are on the move, Nick.
All right.
So you're saying we should buy a lime here?
Yeah, it was like a little over like 50% cheaper buying it here versus at the buy point.
We don't actually need lime, but I'll buy 16 bags. Sure. Billy Bob loves Charlene.
I was coming for that auger. You have to have the ridiculous tractor for it.
Oh, you can have it. There you go. Cheers.
All right.
That's snazzy little cart. Thanks, Bear. I like it. I don't know how much it holds. It probably doesn't hold enough to.
I said I don't think it holds 16 bags worth. I think it holds.
No, probably not. No, definitely.
I think it holds like 5. I think it only holds 10,000 liters.
That's okay. Sometimes it's not about doing things right. It's about having fun,
Yeah.
We can put another one behind it though. We get, dude, I'm thinking starter, like forget the tiny trucks on the next map. Starter wagons,
So can you like put anything in them too besides just lime?
Pretty sure they hold everything. Well, I don't know about everything, but they hold a lot. Yeah, they'll hold all your crop.
Oh, that's like nice.
Oh, it'll hold silage. It'll hold sugarcane. It'll hold everything. Snow, olives. It may not hold grapes. Peas, rice,
like
all the root crops.
Looks like it holds everything but grapes.
Pretty much, yeah. That's okay. I thought it was a cool little wagon. I have a, so there's 10,000. So it's going to hold like, not that much. That's okay though. It's fine. Because, if nothing else, you could have this sitting in the homestead, I guess. I don't know. Not that the homestead's that far away. I just wanted to use an auger, I'll be honest.
Oh.
I just wanted to mess around. Actually, this looks good on this tractor.
That does look nice.
It matches and everything. Wow. 16,500, of course, is how much she holds. Not bad. How much does the lime spreader hold? Does this even fill up the lime spreader?
How much does that hold?
16.5.
Oh, it's 500 more than the lime spreader does.
One fill up of lime spreader.
It holds 2,500. I'm sorry, that lime's only 1,400 or something like that.
Well, that's not bad then. You know, we get into lime in a field, you can have somebody fetch you lime.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know. They were cheap, okay? I just wanted to mess with them. Seriously, though, as like starter tippers, that could be kind of fun. Where'd you go with that auger?
Just backed it away, put it away.
Oh, okay. We don't have any lime we need to use right now, do we? I don't think we need to lime anything, so. So I think it needs to go on like my driver's side, or sorry, yeah, driver's side. If that makes sense. I was just gonna mess around with it.
Yeah.
Now, can you drive this auger? Yeah. Okay. Oh, look at that! The hitch is retractable even, so you can get it up underneath the wagon better.
Nice.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, does the lime spreader need lime?
Sure.
Sure, he says. I got the auger primed. Now we just need the drive over conveyor thing, and then we can automate this.
Right.
Yeah, dog. It's kind of slow, but it's working.
Kinda. It's terribly slow.
All right, so maybe we don't keep it, but I do like the wagon for a potential, like for a starter for starting a map.
I don't know if it's the auger that's really slow or if it's the wagon. I'm sure it's the auger.
Probably the auger, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we can haul grain in this once we get this empty. Which I know we're not going to empty it right now, but later. Really? You're just going to leave it? It's not that slow.
Well,
you're going to get the other.
I'm getting the other one out so I can put this one, in the back and fill this one up.
Oh my goodness. There, we'll do the old swapsy potato. I got you. Swapsy potato.
I wasn't just leaving it there because it's slow.
Gotcha. We're saving so much time by not having to go to the shop now. Oh, God. So much slower. That's okay. Because I'm having fun. Oh, I probably have to go hit the button on the wagon, don't I? Or is it unload?
It's unloaded.
Oh, did it odds magically, huh?
Yep.
I love when people say odds magically. It only infuriates me a little bit.
But you just said it.
I know, I say it ironically. Would the auger work on a grain bin? I would assume so, Sean, yeah. Alright, that was fun. We'll empty that up sometime when we need lime. We don't need lime on anything right now. That was kind of a random... Was that an ADHD moment?
Yes, that was an ADHD moment, John.
I've never been diagnosed, but man, sometimes I wonder. Wait, that guy was in 5, and did he jump or did you start him in 4?
I started him.
Oh, I was like, bro, he's a wizard. All right, this is our last field, then we're ready to fast time. That was a little ADHD side quest, wasn't it?
So as someone that's diagnosed with like a really severe case of ADHD,
yeah,
I understand.
You know, I was thinking last night after stream, I was like, one moment I was playing Minecraft and I was running down to like mine.
Yeah.
The next minute I'm on like an hour-long adventure with Phil. Like,
Yeah.
what? But I realized like we need food. That's what got me to like, yeah, forget this mining stuff. I need food. So I don't think that was it could have been, but more so like without food, we die. Without diamonds, we're fine.
Yeah,
Kimmy,
so
we'll catch
like,
you later. Have a good one. What?
Yeah, that's like the hard part about Minecraft for me is, you know, with my ADHD, it's really hard to focus on Minecraft.
There's so many things to do.
Yeah, but it's like at the same point, I really like playing Minecraft.
Yeah. No, I hear you. But I'm sitting here like, okay, I want to build this giant kelp farm and this giant smelter array, but I can't do that until we get an iron farm going.
Right.
Because I need iron.
And we gotta go explore the Nether and find quartz.
I will need a fair bit of quartz, yeah.
And I will not build another portal in Minecraft because my portals all suck.
Yeah, you guys were I was confused on what was happening last night, so I don't know. I will tell you though, Nick, I am a level 30.
Yeah.
And I just built a diamond pick last night before I got out of there.
Ooh. Snazzy.
And I found some lapis lazuli.
Yeah.
So, because yes, that's how you say it. Lapis lazuli. It's like saying Louisville, you know.
Yeah.
I found some lapis last night, like 2 stacks that you guys had mined. So when we do the bonus stream tonight, I'm starting out with enchanting a diamond pick. Just saying. So that's fun, chat. And I might do 2 if I don't get an enchant I want, or I like 100%. I might do a second one because I do have a fair bit of. I had like 12 diamonds last night, so 7, 12, I don't remember. Whatever it was. But yeah, so that's gonna happen later. Secretly have Minecraft running on another monitor. I mean, kind of I do, because I do have the server running, and I could tab to that, but that's that text box. That's not. I think I don't know if I can show you guys that. I get nervous about showing things, because, like, I may not, like, I may miss something that shouldn't be shown, but, like, y'all pick up on it, so. I get nervous about that, but technically that Minecraft is running the server, yes. Like, my, like, game, no, my game is not running currently. No, I'm not logged in. Got one little skipper here. All right. No, I don't have it running. Besides, how many monitors do you think I have? Dude, I should play Minecraft in ultra wide. I could use the one of the top monitors, play it in ultra wide just to see how it looks. You can see the whole world all at once. Oh boy, I'm kidding. Remember earlier when I said I'm not going to sit here and talk about Minecraft all night or all day? Sorry. Kind of on the brain right now. That's okay. So chat, Kimmy's lurking. Do you think she's actually lurking, or does she like turn the stream off and leave? And if we call her out, then maybe, you know.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
That was, you know, my lovely wife.
Okay. So Nick's got to go.
No, I still got until she gets home.
Oh, she's not home. Okay.
Well, she called me. I really don't understand, like, what the point of this phone call was.
What'd she call you?
Oh, you know, she called me on the phone.
Oh, okay.
I'm still trying to understand, like, why she called me. There was no definite, you know, like, why she called.
Because she's been at work all day and she misses her husband, Nick.
Well, So she called me, I answered, and the first thing she said, "So what time do you get home today?" And I was just like, "Huh?"
So she's curious about your day. So really, okay, here's what it is. She really just wants to, okay, that was the warning phone call, right?
Yeah.
I'm on my way home. Don't be on those video games when I get home. That's really what that phone call was. And then she wants to know what time you got home to know when you got on those video games today. I'm not married, but I think I'm onto something here.
Or she may have looked at the bank account before, she left work and saw my charge at McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
But I figured she would have said something about that if she saw that.
Nah, it was the warning call. I'm on my way home. Get off those stupid games. I think that's what it actually is.
Well, we talked about it, and I was like, and she's like, "Oh," I was like, "I got 30 minutes left to, play with video games with my friends, and then I gotta
Yeah,
go."
yeah.
And
It's the
so
better have your chores done warning. Exactly, Bear. Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, I only got 30 minutes left to play video games." And then she's like, "Yeah, so until you go hang out with your wife." I'm like, "Yeah, until you go to bed." And then I'm gonna come play Minecraft.
Oh man. All right. Everything's fertilized. It's saying the highest price is actually July this year, so we're just gonna trust it and we're gonna go to July. Probably regret it. Yeah, Bear, I used to get those phone calls too.
Yep.
Yep. Or it'd be like Pops used to call and he'd be like, "Hey, I'm on my way home," which usually meant he wants to eat dinner right away so we could go to the farm after dinner. So like have dinner ready when he got home so that you could go to the farm right away. Cause like, back in the day we'd have to go down and like cut asparagus. Well, we still have asparagus, but cut asparagus or whatever. So it was a whole thing. But yeah, I've had those phone calls in the past too. Like, hey, just saying. All right. So we need to sell beans, sell corn. All of the corn is up here at the train, so I'm gonna rent the train. I'm in the process of running down the tracks again,
I'm in the process of getting trucks running for soybeans.
Okay. I assume the harbor is the place for that.
Actually, it's the train.
Oh no. All of the the trucks that have the trailers,
Yeah.
they're already set up. All you gotta do is change from corn to soybeans.
That's to the
Grain
harbor,
elevator,
to where you're at.
or whatever it's called. Yeah.
I say it's only like an $8 difference between the two. So do we really want to mess with the $8 difference?
I don't care. I mean, I have to rent the train twice anyway. So what's the third time, right? Big dealio.
Yeah.
Actually, I might have you go. Once I get the train loaded up, we might do the train hack.
What's that?
Where I'm gonna drive off the map real slowly, and as soon as the money hits, you rent the train again. So that the train doesn't have to drive all the way around the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I haven't tried it on this map, but it works in the past, so
Yeah.
we'll try it. We can try it. All right. All of our card. So this money is going to go into a grain setup.
Yep.
Because with all that corn that we just planted, definitely going to need a grain facility. So there's that.
Right.
But that's okay. It's fine. It's fun.
We only have 6 of these tiny trucks?
Yeah.
Wow.
Only 6, huh?
At least that's all I see right here.
No, that's right. We have 6, yeah.
Ah.
We got by for the longest time on like 4. But then we have 2 next sets to harvest corn with. So.
Yeah.
Our barley's ready, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yepers. That's good. Barley, and then I want to plant What's it called there?
Carrots.
Carrots, yeah.
Well, we don't want to plant probably nothing in field 3.
True. Very, very true. All right, I'm making my way downtown, walking fast. Skidoo-doo-doo-to-do. Can you make your way to the train rental when you get a chance?
One that's down south.
Probably the one that's up north. I never thought about renting the train down south. We'll try the up north. And then hopefully the theory is the train's just going to back right up and then I'll be able to grab it again. I don't know if that's actually going to work, but we'll try.
Just tell me when to hit the button.
As soon as you see the money hit.
All right.
So I'm going to speed and then I'll slow down here in a second.
You say you're going to slow down quite a, basically crawl, aren't you?
Pretty much, yeah. Yepers. But I got a ways yet till that thing. Actually, some decent farmland over here. Never paid attention. Over in like 19, 20, 17.
Yeah, kind of around the biogas.
Yeah, there's some decent size farm fields over here. They'll all be ours someday. That day's not today, but someday. Alright, I'm approaching. I'm going 20. Now 10. Just gonna crawl my way out of the map. And hope that this works. 5 miles an hour? That's pretty good, right? 4?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it should work. 3, 4. This train has 2.3 hours on it. I don't think that the old trick works anymore. Okay, go.
Did it work?
Yeah, dog. All right, I got the train again.
Nice.
Trick worked great. All right, I have to stop the train before... Oh, no, it's going to let me go. Okay, cool. All right, that is by far the way to do this. By the way, the train is showing auto drive. Like, can we use the auto drive with the train? No shot, right? No shot. All right, so you hauling beans up there, or you hauling beans to the port?
I'm hauling beams up there.
Okay. So we'll just have to do this again then. God, look at all of our corn. So much corn. I might have a thing for corn, Chad. I don't know. It's cold. The big lumpy knobs, it's got the juice. All right. Let's go back from work. We're making a bunch of moonshine. Hey, yo. I mean, anything's possible, Sean, today. Anything is possible. All right. Stop, collaborate, and listen. 186,000 more corn. Let's go. You know, all of the corn would have fit here if it weren't for the wood chips that were here. Yeah.
Did you already sell those?
I sold those earlier today, yeah. Sold those and then hired a truck to get the rest of the corn up here. Hired.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
I was wondering if that's what that truck was sitting at the homestead for.
Oh.
You know.
Was he still sitting there on auto drive?
Yeah.
That's funny. 66,000. How many beans do we have total?
Quite a bit.
200, so I will need another train. So probably I'll just take whatever I can get now. Go ahead and go on another run and come back.
All right, I'm getting a couple more trucks set up on auto drive.
That's fine. I got all the corn. 30,000 beans. Too bad that lime wagon has lime in it. You could use that for hauling beans.
Right?
I mean, you could. Actually, how many beans do we have there? 169,000. Of course it is. Grab assistance and help. Might as well help out, right? Oh, don't run over the barley now. We got some barley ready to harvest, chat. We're after a little bit here, get these soybeans sold off. That's what. Oh man, I was just thinking like I need to spend some time and work on auto drive and like get all of the big fields ready for like a mother bin plus auger wagons, but I have Minecraft to play.
Yep.
So give me like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And that's the nice thing about the Minecraft server now is, you know, it can sit idle for a month.
Yeah.
You know, if you stop wanting to play, I think that's always been like the biggest drawback for you was since you were always paying for it.
I was always just like, all right, let's hurry up and get it done.
Yeah.
I did think it was funny. It's wrong, but I thought it was funny what Left said last night that like, oh, it's time for John to weed out some friends.
Oh.
I mean, it's happened, you know.
Yeah.
But like, it's wrong, but it's funny.
Yeah.
That's not why I'm playing Minecraft again, for the record.
So the real question is, when do we sell our sunflowers we have? Oh, those are like October.
Oh, yeah, we've been sitting on those. We need to get those out of here too.
Actually, those are March.
When are we gonna ever come pick up this one pallet of roof panels too? Roof tiles?
Never. I believe there's a wood chip pallet sitting at the warehouse too.
Is there?
Yeah.
It's kind of glitched out, broken a little bit. Now this is kind of awkward. Okay, wasn't really. All right, okay. Yeah, this will work. We're making it rain. I know I said the F word. I'm sorry. Forgive me for I have sinned. Oh man. So chat. So Kimmy was looking at Minecraft earlier, right? Okay, but she said she wasn't gonna download it right now. Didn't have the funds, right?
Yeah.
Can we still buy Minecraft gift cards?
I don't know.
Is that a thing we can do? Because it used to be a thing, right? Where you could buy like a gift card and somebody could like. I don't actually know. But we should do that, right? I should do that. I think Kimmy playing Minecraft would be entertaining as all hell, personally. You get Phil and Kimmy and send them on an adventure.
I feel like if Kimmy was playing Minecraft, she couldn't be a part of like TeamSpeak.
That might not be family friendly.
Yes. There's no might not be. It's 100% not gonna be.
I think that would be a good time. Okay, almost went out in the cornfield. Over here by this next set stuff, lagging again. Yeah, I don't know if they still make those gift cards or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are we using 5 trucks right now?
Yep.
Do we only have 5 trailers?
Oh, we have 6.
Okay. Oh, it's hidden back there. Okay. It's like, I don't know where it is. hiding? All right. So what's actually left here? 35,000.
So between the tiny truck that's coming back and me, I will hold everything.
Okay, so I'll empty and then jump in the train. Got keys. Okay. Okay. I won't use G2A, but Nick, you still have soybeans in your wagon, dog.
Yeah, auto driving night had some issues, so I just decided I would leave.
Okay. I was like, why are you coming back with soybeans?
Yeah, it was just, it was the best idea at the time for me just to leave up there.
Okay. I got you. It's fine. It's all good. I feel like the Minecraft gift cards. God, I feel like I bought a bunch of those back in the day. I wonder if I don't remember. Did I do giveaways with those back in the day? I think I did.
I think you did. I'd like to say you did.
That's crazy.
That's all the soybeans we have.
Apparently, if you Google Minecraft gift card, the first thing that comes up on Amazon is Roblox gift cards.
I'm sure.
What? Minecraft, not Roblox. Yeah, okay, that's still a thing. Can I order it on the internet, or I have to go pick it up? No way. I'll look into it later. But yeah, Google for the win. Yeah.
I say, how much even is Minecraft anymore?
It's like $30.
And it's still kind of pricey.
Remember, it used to be what, $26.99 for like ever.
Yeah.
All right, Jacob, calm down. We're not in Minecraft. Jacob, thanks for the bits. How's it going? A couple of times last night, man. Not gonna lie, those the creepers especially kind of got me. Hey Nick, there's an auto drive truck there. You
the pallet got me.
I noticed.
There wasn't much. It's not like I wanted to hit him.
Uh-huh.
It just sort of happened.
But you couldn't steer, could you?
I couldn't do nothing.
It happens.
No.
The click to switch, by the way, does work for to the train, just for the record. The gas with them in the overworld. True. I don't know what kind of sounds the new ones make though, Sean.
So I guess my big question is, are the gas friendly in the overworld?
Yeah, you can like put a saddle on them and ride them. Yeah, they are friendly. When you get done there, will you go to the rental?
Yeah.
That wasn't a zombie. That was you waking up in the morning. Gift it through Xbox, Microsoft Store. I don't know. The gift cards are still out there, so we'll just do that. So. You betcha.
I say, and then
nobody tell Kimmy though. Okay, it's a secret.
I say, and then just to get rid of the sunflower bees, you know, we don't have a whole lot.
That's fine. Bring it on.
I'll wait till after, you know, you sell.
That's fine. That's fine.
Or how far away are you from the sell?
That's a river bend here.
Yeah, so you're too close.
I'm basically there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of waking up in the morning, I woke up this morning, thankfully, and I grabbed my phone, and it was before my alarm went off. Let me clarify a little bit. Before my alarm went off, I woke up.
Yeah.
And you know, personally, I rather not wake up until the alarm goes off. Right?
Nope.
I rather just not. And so I wake up. Get ready, Nick. I'm almost there.
Yep.
I wake up and I look at my phone. I don't have an alarm clock in my room. So I look at my phone. It was 2 minutes before my alarm was going to go off.
So you just sat there for those 2 minutes too, huh?
And I don't know why, but that's going to ruin my entire day. Those 2 minutes. No, I got up right away. I was like, gotta get it moving.
Yeah.
Gotta get it. But yeah, 2 minutes, Chad. I was like, come on. But yeah. It's like, it's just kind of throws you off then, you know?
Nope.
But that's okay. Really? I couldn't have 2 minutes, huh?
Yeah.
Gosh.
They could be like me when I woke up this morning.
Yeah. Bombing it.
Really, really stuffed up. Still am kind of stuffed up.
Yeah, happens. Better than 10 minutes, yeah.
But I'm sure my morning was a little different than your morning.
I don't know. I assume. Let's find the club. Subconscious alarm clock is strong, yeah. But how does it know what time it is? I don't know. I mean, I assume your days are different than mine because, you know, you have a kid.
Yeah,
And a wife.
And getting ready to go to work.
Oh, well, I mean, I had to get ready for work. I had to, you know, sit down on my computer, you know.
Yeah.
I had to put my gray shirt on. I mean, come on.
I will say your commute's a little shorter than my commute.
You're doing text work like Google Chat. Oh, dang. Sorry to hear about your tooth. Did you change? Are you changing trucks over, or what are you doing?
I just changed one over. Realistically, like 3 auger wagon loads will have it hauled.
Okay.
Because there was one truck that had a little bit of soybeans left in them.
Okay, that's fine. I'm en route with my wagon. I was also blocking the unload spot, so.
Oh,
Whoopsie.
I found out the 1050's got the power to move 4 of the little trucks with trailers, but it really struggles when it hits that 5th one.
Can't have anything nice, huh? Do I need to park all the tiny trucks?
Yeah, we need to.
We need eventually, chat. Probably after we're done playing Minecraft. But all of the tiny trucks on here are gonna have. I want to have a drive-through parking spot for all the tiny trucks.
Yeah.
Or if I could figure it out, maybe a back-end parking spot for each tiny truck.
Yeah, but or they'd be able to do that with a trailer.
Yes. Maybe. I don't know. The reason I say a back-end spot is for those times when they don't have trailers on. They would just go and back in front of their trailer.
True.
And I think that would be pretty sick if we could make that work, right?
Yeah.
So again, probably after Minecraft.
Yep.
Because that's like some trial and error off stream, like 3 o'clock in the morning, listening to, you know, Kit Boga or something kind of work.
You also got to find a shed that will allow it to be done.
Yeah, that's true too.
I don't know.
May not even be in a shed. It might just be open there.
Yeah.
Because the shed situation in this game is kind of bleak. Honestly, it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
A lot of the sheds are terrible.
That they are.
And really, I haven't seen any of the mod hub that grab my attention. There are some American-looking sheds.
But at the same point, I'd rather keep it European styled.
But the sheds that I have seen that are kind of like, okay, that's a shed I would download. They're garage doors. The windows are like on the ground.
Oh,
and they just kind of look weird to me. So
that's
just
definitely interesting.
personal thing there, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, they just look kind of weird. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do for a shed situation on this map.
And also, like with using the next ad, it's kind of hard to have sheds
Well,
unless we used it just as a combine.
I think that's probably what it's gonna be eventually. Yeah, a lot of the next ad stuff's probably gonna disappear.
Yeah.
Do I only get mods from the mod hub? In general, yeah. All right, I got the last of the US Sunflowers.
All right.
In 22, there was a GitHub page I would go to that had a lot of cool stuff, like the older stuff that we used to use. But in general, I'm not trying to get a virus on my computer, so I'm very limited down in where I will actually even go look for mods. To be completely honest, which is basically just the mod.
Farm Sim 17. That is sure the computer doing. Eating mods.
Oh, 17 was great. There was a great website for mods, yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't ever use the great website.
Oh, I love that one website in 17.
Yeah, I used the sketchy websites in 17 because I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, true. Mod Hub, Stevie, your props, Murphy. Yeah, Sean. Yeah. Yeah, I mean the as far as the mod selection in 25 so far through the mod hub, it's not a ton. But the game is it's barely been out. Realistically, the game has barely been out, and so I don't mind the mods, like the lack of mods so far in 25. I really don't.
And also, you gotta remember, Giants is like 2 months behind on going through mods. They had some health issues at their facilities.
I still say they should not have. They should have put the editor out after Christmas.
Yeah.
Like after they took that 2-week holiday for Christmas and New Year's, they should have put the editor out after that, and that would have helped a lot.
Which I've never understood. So it seems like they always try to get the editor out before Christmas.
I know, and it makes no sense.
But it's like, since the existence of Giants, they've always taken that 2-week break.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's like, I understand, yes, you want to get it out for the modders. You know, the modders don't feel like, you hate them.
Yeah.
But at the same point, especially with having the mod hub, you should, limit that a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I don't know. I would, to me, it'd make more sense. And the argument that I have why it would make more sense is put it out after Christmas. That way, when mods start to roll in, they can get them through their process, we'll say, a lot faster, and not have over 2 weeks of people submitting mods and nobody's in the office working,
Right.
So,
and then like I think everyone got sick with the flu that works in their office that does mods.
yeah.
So there was a week or two, probably 2 or 3 weeks actually, that really not much was getting done.
Yeah, I mean, I do see your point too, Sean, where, okay, yeah, get the editor out so people have time off during the holidays to mess with it, but it's put them in such a backlog that it's going to take forever before they're able to dig out of that. I mean, they'll get it eventually, but yeah.
I'd say most of the modders, or at least, the good modders out there, they're for a lot of stuff, they're quick at getting it released out.
Yeah.
So it's like, even if you automated the launch of Giants Editor,
where it was. Did you steal my tractor?
Yeah, I'm putting your auger wagon back away.
I went up there and I'm like, it's not here. I'm so confused. Sorry.
Whew. You're fine.
But yeah, that's my take. That's my take is like, they should just release it after the holiday and then you don't get such a backlog. I get the modders want it like early. I gotta get into the combine part here. Like I understand that, but at the same time,
They also got to remember that they got to be able to approve stuff.
yeah. But everybody just doesn't have any patience anymore, and
Yeah,
that's the real problem here.
yeah. But also they did really just kind of release a lot of stuff at the same time. In the last
Yeah,
couple weeks.
yeah. So Giants does have an approval process. They claim that they test the mods, and I'm sure that they do. There's some kind of check that they run. I don't think they play test the mods. That's my thought, and it has been for a long time, and it will be my thought until they can put out like a video of people sitting around playing farm sim testing mods. Until then, I'm gonna stand with they don't play test mods.
I think
But
like the biggest thing they do is
yeah, they
they
run them
just
through like a check program.
yeah, make sure there's no viruses hidden in the mod,
Yeah, yeah.
so people aren't getting all their data stolen when they download it. And I think that's
That,
probably about it.
yeah. So
Is
that's my opinion,
I would love to say that it's they check to make sure the mods don't have errors and stuff, but
though.
there's a lot of mods that come out that have had errors.
No. Yeah. Yeah. No, it happens.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Trying to do two things at once. Chat crashing. Yeah, compatibility thing. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that would be a fair way to put it. Bye, Nick. Have a good time.
Oh,
Tell Olivia we
I'll,
said hello.
I'll be back around 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Okay, bye.
I'll see you then.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Chad, I didn't think he'd ever leave. I kid. Gosh. I do kid. I'm just joking. There we go. Gotta swing that, what's it called in there? Do-si-do, let's go. All right. Hit buttons. Chat, we are gonna harvest some barley. I will get tippers and stuff going, but for right now, I gotta have somewhere for them to go. Haven't played since before the next app. Nice. You had to mute the stream. Why? Why? What did we say? Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Must have been bad. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and drop straw. Oh, I got you. I got you. Okay, understood. We're gonna go ahead and drop straw. Technically, I should bale everything. We'll see. I really want to plant. I don't. Timing wise, it may not work out though, because I want to plant carrots. But I was also hoping that I would be basically at the point of needing to plant carrots when I get done with stream tonight. So around 6 is what I was actually hoping for. So if it works out, I mean, I got 2 hours to actually, that's probably going to be about right. 2 hours to harvest and clean up straw and like maybe mess with the homestead a little bit. I can probably do that. That way I can plant carrots, like I can just let it go. Seasons? Yeah, we have seasons planting on, sure. So we can plant carrots. It's the last day to plant carrots. And then harvest them in November. So that's what I'm looking at doing today. So basically 1 and 2 will be carrots. 3 will not be because It's gonna get turned into, at least part of it's gonna get turned into a homestead today. I'm gonna go ahead and do the silo. So gonna do some kind of grain bin setup down here in this part of the field. I haven't quite decided what I'm going with yet. I haven't gone in there, and it just hasn't spoken to me yet, you know. So that's just what it is. It hasn't spoken to me yet. I'm sure it will eventually, though. But yeah, so eventually, yeah. So this might actually turn out like I want it to. So like I said, I was hoping to get right to the point where we need to start planting carrots at the end of stream. And then while I'm making dinner and having dinner, I can let this run, and then I'll turn it off to play Minecraft tonight, because we are gonna do a bonus Minecraft stream tonight. And then I can fire it up. I'll get them done by Saturday, because the planting process on a field that big is going to take amount of time. Even if we get 2 planters, let's say. Those planters are tiny, right? What is that? Oh, it's the little potato ridger, vegetable ridger guy. Oh, dang. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. I think you can put the cedar right on that then, right? It's kind of sick. Yeah, they're tiny. And, well, that field's not. So. Oh, man. That's going to be a heck of a carrot harvest, though. And we'll probably harvest carrots and sell them right away, because I don't think I want to put any root crop storage in. So we'll probably just harvest and sell them off right off the jump, is what I'm thinking. Now, I'm still a little torn about the concrete plant. Although, actually, what does the temple need right now? We've been fast timing all day and forgot about the temple. See, the temple needs beams again. I'm thinking we have enough roof here and concrete here, because I don't think it takes any more of either one of those. So yeah, I don't know. Welcome in. Thanks for the raid. What's popping? How's it going? Sean, that would be nice, wouldn't it? If I could plant carrots with this thing somehow. That would be kind of sick, actually. Could you imagine planting carrots? Oh my god. Dad, that would be sick. Actually, this would be planting carrots, or a root crop would be perfect with this system, because of where you're supposed to leave the skippers. Like, that'd be pretty awesome, actually. It's going. Welcome in. What's poppin'? Just doing a little bit of barley harvest. I need to get some trucks out here, which means I actually need to go jump over to that other field and do a little bit of harvesting over there, because I'm just gonna use the field 2 stuff. We'll be fine. So howdy, welcome in. What's going on? What's poppin'? So we'll go jump the ditch over here. I probably should get this thing some fuel too. Oh boy. Probably should find some diesel. The next ad has been fun so far. Yeah, I personally like it more as a combine than anything else. Like, it's fine as a seeder. It's not good as a sprayer. I haven't tried it with slurry yet, but that's like a cultivator. So I assume that's fine. But as far as my favorite part of it is what I'm doing right now. So yeah, this is what I like to do with it. Didn't surprise me, no. Yep. No, it's good as a combine. It holds a lot. The headers are good size. Like yeah, I like the combine part. But yeah. Yeah, biggest grain capacity, so why not? Exactly. That is 1000% what it is too. I like the big grain tank. I can harvest a fair bit. Now, of course, I'm in barley, so it's a pretty high yielder, but yeah. And yes, we'll go back for that field in a minute. I'm trying to get this part of this pass cleaned up because this is where my auto drive will be. So if I can get a little bit of this cleaned up, then hey, why not? That's the way I see it. Although I am going to be full soon, so I don't have to go that far because here's my auto drive here, so this will be fun. Now, the only bad part of this whole deal is that auto drive does not like the next ahead and will not drive up to me with an auger wagon and unload while I'm on the go. So that part kind of sucks. So we will have to stop and unload occasionally, but that's okay. I mean, that's not a bad thing, is it, Nick? Just saying. All right, let's go grab. Actually, I can just do this. All right, number two. Two and two. We're gonna use both wagons because why not? I don't think I actually need them, but YOLO. Wow. Could have told you she was running an errand. All right. But this way, Nick, you can have the house cleaned up or something before she comes home. Something like that. I don't know, man. All right. So we are going to need at least to wreck that. To wreck that. We're going to need at least a couple of tiny trucks here. At least 3, I would say. Maybe 4. Let's do 4. 4 of the 6. Yes, we have 6 tiny trucks. And we do use all of them. I shouldn't need all of them for what I'm doing. We also have 2 Nexats that we combine with sometimes, so if we want to, we can really knock out a harvest. But we're good today. Have I tried to get Courseplay to unload me while harvesting? No. I forget that. Is that a thing with the current Courseplay? I know that was the thing in 22. I have not. Where's my hello? Unload combine, it says. Okay. There's not a dog hair out of place. Oh, man. Well, let's try this. Why not? We're in that field's targeted. Okay. I mean, here you go. It may not like that I'm not in the field. Or my auger's not in the field. I don't remember what all it takes to get that to work. Well, let's try putting the auger in the field. Because that is a good point. That Courseplay will unload a combine as well. It's not just auto drive. Let's try. I'm here to try. We're learning, chat. Or maybe not learning, because they're just sitting there staring at me, but, you know. It's the thought that matters. I don't think they, I don't think it's working. How long do I sit here and not move? Oh boy, oh, we're cutting off another harvester. Another tipper, I should say. What's it called? A truck. We're cutting off a truck. It's okay. Let's unload and we'll see if maybe when we're like in the field if we can get this to work. There's probably settings we need to change. I haven't messed with this since like Alma, Missouri on 22. Back when we were playing that. It was pretty cool though. The only thing I mean, it should pick up on the trucks. I would hope. I don't actually know. Oh, now he's driving away. He's like, deuces, bruh. Is he actually gonna try to? Okay, bye. Is he gonna? Please tell me he senses the other auger wagon. He's gonna unload into it, because that would be hilarious. I don't know where he's going or what he's doing, but he's trying to do something there. He's got his auger out. I don't think he's working, but it's the thought that counts, maybe? I don't know. Oh boy. Oh, on 22 I had to have both on Courseplay. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to Courseplay the next set. Because if I were going to do that, then I'd just run the wagon myself. Which, I mean, I could do. That's right, I do remember that. Yeah, he's not... Whatever he's trying to unload into does not exist. So... Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you had to have both on Horseplay. I do remember that. Now that you said it. Because, yeah, he doesn't care about me at all. Alright, we're going to go back and just use auto drive. Because it'll actually unload the trucks. I'm not sure why Buddy's trying to... He's trying to pull up here like he has a right-hand auger and unload, and, well... I hate to tell him, but he doesn't have a right-hand auger, so... Kind of a bit of a problem there, you know? That's alright. Alright, we'll let him go. Jump back in the next at. Bring the other guy around, although we don't need him, but we will. We need some diesel too, chat. Something tells me when we get around this field, we're going to be heading to the homestead to grab a little bit of diesel. Just saying. I mean, technically, I could course play both next ads if I really wanted to. I don't know how well the courseplay works with the next sets, but I don't know. Of course, if I were going to do that, I'd just drive the wagon. Or drive one wagon, maybe AI the other wagon. I don't know. I guess I could start raking and working on straw, but it's fine. I don't mind it. Definitely need some fuel. And I should probably should repair the thing too. The damage mod came out where it's like, depending on what your thing is on the top left, that's actually what shows your damage bar. Instead of just being like a generic, you know, damage bar, it actually like is useful now. That little mod came out the other day in the mod hub, and I had to download it right away. It's one of my favorite little mods. Quality of life mod. One of my favorites though. That's always a mod you overlook. At least I always do. It's like I always forget about it being a thing even. It's a handy little guy. For sure. Yeah. The tire's not turning. Are any of the tires on the header turning? That one's turning now. So maybe it's the ground. Oh, that one on that arm does not like to spin. It's alright. But technically, I could put the case combine down here on push play. Just because we have that too. Which I tend to forget that we even have that. But I could get him going if I wanted to. Although I do wonder, like, is this actually more efficient the way I'm having to unload this and actually like fully stop? Is this actually more efficient, or would running, say, a traditional combine that he'll actually unload on the go more efficient? I mean, I guess if I had a big combine, I could put this head on the big combine. And then I would just lose my mile per hour, but at least I wouldn't have to stop to unload. So therefore, being more efficient. I don't know. I do like the next set, though. I think it's really cool. It's fun. For combining. I think the rest of the stuff is probably going to get replaced. Eventually. I got to figure out what kind of grain bin we're going to go with next. Or that's like soon on the agenda. Kind of silo. Helps if you go the right thing. You know, I would love to be able to use the regular bins with the augers, but that all moves way too much. You know, is 2 million enough, or do we need to bump it to 6 mil? I don't think we need to go to 16. Don't need to do that. So probably, honestly, I mean, that's 2 mil. And then you can always add the extensions. You could add a 250,000 liter extension pretty fast and easy. So honestly, probably the 2 mil. Because the 6 doesn't really fit either. I gotta stop my... That would actually fit in here. Something like that is what I'm thinking. Okay. I think we made the end of our pass. Let's go ahead and get empty. We're 95% full, so we might as well. We got straw all in the grass. They have a 19-meter head. Yes. 19-meter head. Good God, this one's only 15. 19, huh? I have seen the Macdon pack. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think we're going to stay with the next set for now on here. You know, we can always change later. We can always do something different later on. So, What is going on at the bin site right now? I gotta get emptied first. I can't worry about that. There must have been a truck trying to haul, what's it called? Something to the train. And he's interfering with life right now. Okay. All right, chat. We are currently being follow-botted. People on the internet are so stupid. 33,196, by the way, is what we're at currently before the follow bot kicks in. Oh, it just changed to 33,280. So that was almost 100 followers, chat. So we're just gonna turn alerts off, and the follow bot people can go be stupid with their stupid follow bots. And man, I thought that was like a dead thing on Twitch. I didn't know people still did that. It's wild. Absolutely wild. Yeah, I gotta love when 100 followers come in all at the same time. Yeah, that's legit, right? Yep. Twitch will fix it later. I don't think they ever will, Sean. I don't understand it either. Honestly, yeah. Someone probably got bored again. I don't know. The funny thing is, like, okay, are they trying to, like, ruin my day? Is, like, why? What's the purpose? Because it doesn't make me mad. I'm not gonna, like, rage. I just turn my alerts off and I move on. In fact, I actually... No, I guess I don't. At one time, I had a button on my Stream Deck that would just turn the alerts off. I guess I don't have that anymore. But, like... Whoa. I should rage, but that'll give them what they want. Oh, man. It's probably people salty that I'm playing Minecraft again. Rage is a totally appropriate response. I'm gonna channel my inner, like... Yeah, I was gonna go, like, all Randy, the Macho Man. What is it? Macho Man Randy Savage? I just don't understand it. Like, it just makes you, like, wonder, like, what's going on in these people's lives that, like, they get joy out of follow botting? I don't understand what. I don't understand it. Yo, dog, get out of my yard. Why are you walking in my yard? You're crimping my Bermuda. I was hoping he would turn around, chat. There's somebody just walking through my yard. There's no traffic in the street. Why are you walking in my grass? See, I'll rage about that, but follow bot on Twitch, I'm not gonna rage about. Oh man. Seriously. All right, Tiny Chucks will be back eventually. We can get the old rodeo going here. I need to get emptied so I can go finish that field because that's bothering me that field's half done. Just saying. He just wanted to touch. He was on his phone while he was touching grass. Okay. I don't think he was that concerned about touching grass. But he was playing Pokemon Go or scrolling the old Tiki Taks or something, you know? But yeah. I don't know what was going on there, but something was going on, man. It's fine. It'll buff. Put that away, actually. Let's cross the ditch. Yay. Thought I was gonna get diesel. I should do that too, actually, yeah. Let me finish that other field first. Then we have to empty all the way is the problem. To be able to fold up. But we should be able to finish this field or get pretty close to finishing this field right here. But I do need to get diesel, yes. Chat, I say plans and then I see a squirrel and plans change. Okay. How many of y'all saw the raccoon video from the other night on the old Instagram? It might be. Yeah, a little bit. I've never been to a doctor for a diagnosis of ADHD, but I kind of wonder sometimes. I'm just saying. I do kind of wonder. Just throwing that out there. But that's okay. Why does that monitor look weird? Does the game look fine to y'all? Does the game look good? It looks like it's from the 1800s on my monitor to my left, and I don't know why. Your wife wonders about you. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. There's plenty of people in this world that are ADHD, like confirmed diagnosed, but like they're fine. They're productive members of society. Like, it's not a bad thing. But it just kind of makes you wonder sometimes, you know, the more you hear about it, you're just like, wait a minute. That's me. Oh, gosh. So, yeah. I don't know. Makes you wonder. I heard something about, although that was that was something else. But it was about like you know, like if somebody had a bumper sticker, and I didn't hear the whole thing because the person that was talking about never finished their like thought on this whole thing because they got distracted. But they were talking about like a bumper sticker on a car that would say like honk if you like pizza. And like the meaning of that joke is not that like if people honk they like pizza, it's so that when people honk at you for driving like an idiot, you can be like, oh, I guess they like pizza. And that kind of blew my mind a little bit, because I was like, oh, people honk if they like pizza. That's apparently not, at least that's what this person was trying to explain. But like I said, they also got sidetracked in the middle of explaining it, so they never finished their thought on that. But I was like, wait a minute. It's not. What? It kind of blew my mind a little bit and made me question things for like a day and a half. It's like, wait a minute. What is going on here? But anyway, it's fine. It happens. It definitely happens.